Sometimes we just don't notice, or we get too busy and dismiss the little signs. Sometimes we rationalize and think it's okay just this once. For whatever reason, we sometimes miss that moment when we can make a difference, when a small action on our part can prevent big negative consequences. It's a moment that's here and gone in an instant.
Peter Gibbs.
Morning.
Good morning. What are you here for today?
I need a blood test.
Okay. Do you have your doctor's orders?
No, he said he was going to fax it over here.
Oh, okay. Well, let me check. Are you sure he sent it?
That's what he said.
It doesn't seem to be here. Well, let me call the office. Who's your doctor?
Dr. Montalvo.
Just gonna see if he can just fax that over here. Oh. I have to leave a message. If you want to just go have a seat, I can call you back up.
Okay.
Yes, this is Carrie Martin from Hospital Admissions, calling to leave a message for Dr. Montalvo's nurse regarding Peter Gibbs. He came to get a blood test today, so if you could just give me a call right back at 62872, that would be great. Thanks.
Have you heard from my doctor yet? I've been waiting over an hour.
Sir, I called the office back a couple minutes ago, and they gave him the message, but no response from him yet.
Well, I can't just sit here all day. It's just a blood test. Can't you get me in?
Sir, the problem is that there are several different kinds of blood tests. Did your doctor tell you exactly what he wanted? For instance, was it a CBC or was it chemistries?
CBC, I think.
Are you sure?
Yes, it was a CBC.
All right, let me check with the admissions nurse. She can decide what to do. Okay, the nurse tried to contact your doctor, but she couldn't reach him.
Oh, great.
But wait, she said if you're supposed to have the CBC, then we won't hold you up any longer, and she went ahead and put that through in the system for you. Take that to the lab, and they'll do the test.
Great, thanks.
Carrie, I have to take these forms up to ortho. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Sometimes good people with good values make bad choices. It may be due to pressure from others, carelessness, or just not knowing the rules. Good people may act out of loyalty, but if it's loyalty to the wrong cause, negative things can happen. Sometimes, the pressure of a situation can push a person to act before thinking. Let's go to an orthopedics nursing unit where we meet coworkers who face these issues.
Ellen, here are those admission forms for Bierman and 635.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Sure.
I think we're going to be pretty busy today. Robin, have you finished the vitals yet?
No, not yet.
You'd better hurry up, okay? I'm going to need you for other things pretty soon.
I'm trying, but Cindy called in sick and I'm the only aide for the entire floor.
Hey, just get done, okay? We're all busy.
Okay.
Oh, Ellen.
Yeah?
Dr. Steadmore's office called to ask if we could fax over the CT results for Mr. Yoshido.
Okay.
They called radiology, but no one was there, and they need those results stat. Could you take care of that for me?
Absolutely. I have a report right here.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Hey, Helen, look, Mr. Rocky's back.
Hey, how you doing today, Harriet?
I'm better, thank you.
Good.
Robert here's really good. Did you know he'd opened his own physical therapy center?
Oh, isn't that something?
Yeah, he even gave me his card so I could continue getting treatments after I go home, and it's right in my neighborhood. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that's real nice.
Nothing too good for my favorite patients.
Oh, Robert, you're so good to me.
6 West.
I just got a fax from you, and it's for someone named Shinro Yoshito. That's not me. I think it's for a doctor or something.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That happens all the time. I'll tell you what, just throw it away and I'll refax it.
Okay.
Thanks.
I can't get all this done by myself. Hey, a few patients have been pretty stable lately. Maybe I can just copy their vitals this once. It won't hurt anybody, and I can get on to my other work. No one will ever know.
Hey, Ellen.
Yeah?
I think you could show me how to get on the system so I could take a quick look at the list of the patients on this unit.
Why do you need to see that?
Well, I just want to see who else might need outpatient therapy, you know, so I can get my business card.
Robert, are you even supposed to be doing that?
Why not? I check the census up here all the time when things are slow in PT.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking of the patients. Come on, Ellen. How long have we known each other? Would you question a friend?
Well, all right.
Cool.
I guess it's not really hurting anyone.
I'm just gonna write.
Here you go.
Thanks, Ellen. You're the best.
And don't forget it. 6 West. You got it again? My gosh, I'm so sorry. Yep, just throw it away and I will try to get it right this time. Thanks.
Ellen, where do we keep the restraints?
Restraints? I didn't see an order for restraints. Is there an emergency?
No, it's Mr. Jacobs in 622. He's a fresh post-op, but he keeps trying to get out of bed. I can't go check on him every 5 minutes. I'm afraid if I don't restrain him that he's gonna end up falling and hurting himself.
Well, all right, just check in the supply room.
Thanks.
You know, you really need an order.
If I wait for an order, it could be too late. I'm just gonna strap him in now and wait for the order later.
Okay.
It's been said that if you really want to know what's going on at work, hang around the water cooler or the coffee pot. Let's see how sometimes what goes on in the break room shouldn't stay in the break room.
Hey guys. Hey Holly.
Hi.
How is our director of business development doing today?
Busy as usual.
What are you working on?
Physician recruitment stuff. I've been working a lot of hours with the hospital attorney to bring in a couple of new doctors.
Sounds like all work and no play for you.
Well, it's not so bad. I've been shooting a lot of twilight golf with Mark, you know, Dr. Torres. It's a good way to relax, work on my handicap, and have some dinner with a friend.
I wish my day was as fun as Holly's.
You don't sound so happy, Justine. Are things so bad in finance?
I'm just frustrated. You know Dr. Sandoval, the cardiologist?
Sure.
And you know the hospital rents him office space. Well, he's 6 months behind in paying his rent, and I can't do anything about it.
Did you tell your supervisor?
Sure did, and when she took it up the chain a month ago, someone from the executive team told her we can't push collecting from such a big admitter because they are afraid he'll get angry and take his business across town.
Sounds like a pretty good reason to me.
I don't know. I just send the invoice every month and watch the receivables get bigger.
The hospital must not miss the rent money.
They must want to ignore it, I guess.
Hey, isn't it pretty late to clock in?
I'm not. I'm clocking out for Shelby Johnson, but it's the last time. She's always leaving early and asking me to clock out for her. I'm so not doing this anymore.
I'd stop doing it too.
Geez, slow down. Oh, Holly, there you are.
I'll see you guys later. Great article on malaria.
What's up, Cindy?
I was just processing your expense reports for all your dinners over the past 2 months. And the descriptions are all the same dinner with Dr. Torres?
Those must have been the dinners with the medical staff candidates.
But your calendar says you've only gone out with 3 medical staff candidates, all within the same 2 weeks. And those receipts are clearly marked. But these other dinners aren't on your calendar. Looks like every Wednesday? Don't we have to include the doctor's name before submitting?
Cindy, just leave it the way it is. No one cares who the doctor was.
Consequences. Sometimes they are immediate and sometimes long-term. How often do we think about them before we act? Or before we don't act? Let's go back to the nursing unit to see some of the consequences of some earlier decisions.
6 West.
Hi, this is Kelly from Dr. Romero's office. I'm calling to get a little more information about his patient, Susan Smith.
Okay, what do you need to know?
What was her admitting diagnosis?
Well, it says here she has a broken femur.
And how did that happen?
Let's see. She had an outpatient facelift yesterday, and when she got home, she got dizzy and fell, breaking her leg. She came in through emergency at 1:45, but Dr. Romero already knows about this.
Thank you, that's all I needed.
Hey, Robin. Do you know that office nurse, Kelly
Hansen?
Yeah. Who does she work for?
She works for Dr. Romero.
But he's a gastroenterologist, right?
Yeah, why?
Well, why would Kelly be calling about Susan Smith if Susan isn't even Dr. Romero's patient?
Maybe because Susan is married to Kelly's ex-husband?
Oh my gosh.
Where have you been? It was a hot gossip around here a couple months ago.
I just told her all about how Susan broke her leg.
Don't worry about it. Kelly could have found out a dozen ways. It's not a big deal. Hey, did you say you had something for me to sign?
Yeah. Well, these people were discharged, but you wrote in some vitals without the dates and times, and I can't send the reports down until the documentation is complete. Would you mind filling those in for me?
Sure.
Thanks. You don't think I'll get in trouble for spilling the beans about Susan, do you?
No, forget about it.
Carol Dukic,
Okay.
please call the hospital operator. Carol Dukic, please call the hospital operator.
Dr. Walford, can you please clarify this order? You wrote MSO4, 2 milligrams Q, 2 hours PRN.
John, if you had taken chemistry, you would know that that is the chemical shorthand for morphine.
I know, but it's an abbreviation, and I need you to write out the full drug name.
I can't believe this. Listen, if you're that concerned about the details, write what you think it should say, and I'll sign it. Obviously, you don't have anything else better to do.
I think you should report him.
Nah, he's having a tough day. 2 of his post-ops aren't doing very well.
That's no excuse. This isn't the first time he's done something like that.
Yeah, I know. But I hate to make matters worse for him.
Worse for him? What about us?
I'll think about it, Robin. Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, Robin. Did you hear what happened to the man in 619 yesterday?
No, what?
Well, he looks stable, so the doctor sends him home. But when he gets there, he has palpitations and passes out. Ends up right back here in the medical unit. The doctor still doesn't know what happened. His vitals looked so stable before he left.
Imagine that.
Does anyone know who faxed the CT results for Mr. Yoshido to the wrong number yesterday?
I did. The nice lady who got it, she called me to let me know so I could resend it.
Well, the CEO's office just called. They said they got a call from that TV station WQRS. Apparently, that nice lady is a reporter and she's doing an expose on violating patient privacy. Oh, and she also said that she sent the fax back 3 times despite calling us.
Oh my gosh.
Nice going, Ellen. I'm sure we haven't heard the last of this one.
Work is never free of dilemmas. We have choices every day to notice wrongdoing, or to bury our heads in the sand, to keep suspected or known issues to ourselves, or to run them up the chain of command, to rationalize our behavior, or to think through the outcomes of our actions. These are the challenges we face wherever we work.